YouTube, what is good? It's your boy, Nate Reacts, aka Nate Plays, and we are here with a Cosgrove video, man. Cosgrove is that guy that I used to watch a lot, I used to react to a lot on my main channel when I first started doing reactions, man, but we are here with a video from him, rare NBA instances you never thought you'd see, man. So, it's a 10-minute video. Hey, we might be baffled, we might not, man, but hey, we will see. We'll go ahead and get into it right here, man. And also, before we get into it, man, I just dropped a 2K22 video on my main channel, man. Go show some love, go show some support. And yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it.
After a player spends a certain amount of time in the league, us fans pick up on things and learn about their habits. You know, like how they play and carry themselves on the court. We pretty much know what to expect from them. However, every once in a while, out of nowhere, they randomly throw us a little curveball and deviate away from their normal behavior.
Kawhi Leonard, you never see it. That's a once in a blue moon moment,
considered
you know?
Rare for that specific player. Whether
that's like an eclipse.
Their appearance or just simply on the court moments. Enjoy the video.
Hey. And another thing before I get into the video, man, I always love how Cosgrove seems to make the videos scary. Like, he seems to make NBA content scary for some reason. It's baffling the way he does it, man. But hey, let's continue. And at first, he wasn't like this.
Throughout LeBron's time in the NBA, we've seen his facial hair go through various stages. Clean shaven, to a goatee, to a full-on beard. You know, just the normal journey every man goes through. But you may remember the time he rocked a certain style that is definitely
I remember that. I remember when LeBron had the mustache, bro.
During the beginning of the 2015-16 NBA season, he sported a mustache for a short period of time. And let's just say that it got some mixed reactions. One comment said, LeBron rocked the mustache all the time.
It looks
However, the TNT crew, specifically Charles Barkley, wasn't really feeling it. The crew was set to talk about the Cavs-Bucks game that took place earlier that night.
I liked it,
but they didn't really talk much about the actual game. It seemed like they were too distracted by LeBron's mustache more than anything.
I'm just saying. You got no stones, man. Yeah, say it. I didn't say what you said. No, I said it. Yeah, I'm saying, LeBron, get rid of that mustache. That thing gotta go, man. It look like it's LeBron, get rid of that mustache. That mustache got to go.
Now, maybe they just weren't aware, but there was actually a reason for this. It wasn't just LeBron who chose to rock a mustache.
It was Kevin Love as well.
The entire Cavaliers team
it was
did
Kyrie
as well,
too.
in an attempt to show support for Movember. For those who don't know, Movember is an annual November event that is meant to raise awareness for men's health issues. Here's J.R. Smith recalling how this came about. He, referring to LeBron, just walked in the locker room and said everybody has to cut their beards and keep their mustache, and everybody fell in line. So even though there was a reason behind it, you still gotta give him props for actually doing it, no matter.
And me personally, bro, it doesn't look bad. I mean, it looks actually pretty clean, bro. The mustache, bro, hey, it looks clean, bro. It looks spiffy.
If people were a fan of how it looked or not. Now,
you know, always rocking the mustache
was an out-of-character moment for LeBron in terms of within the game. Did you know that it took damn near 15 years for LeBron to get ejected?
Oh, yeah. LeBron got ejected, bro. Man, that's crazy. I've never seen first time, bro. I remember watching this,
You heard that correctly. That was the
watching this when
he ever
one of the
got
videos
out of a game.
when it first happened.
Was well over
I was
1,000 games and into his second stint with the Cavaliers to get it done. I would say that qualifies as.
And that's probably the only time that ever happened.
The other time he was forced to hit the showers early was recently when he got into the altercation with Isaiah.
Bro, he literally ran through everybody to go get LeBron. That was like some football player stuff, man. I think it was unnecessary. I mean, I understand you got hit in the face, but I'm pretty sure LeBron apologized, bro. I'm pretty sure LeBron, I mean, it might have seemed intentional.
It's no secret that the Lakers and Celtics just might be the most intense rivalry in the history of sports. But for one night, all of that bad blood went straight out the window. In 1984, the Lakers were visiting the Boston Garden for a regular season game when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar became the all-time field goals leader.
And that's crazy.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has just become, ladies and gentlemen, the all-time field goal champion of the NBA passing.
Wait, what does that mean?
Listen to this. They're announcing it on the PA system right now. 12,682 field goals.
Now,
oh,
let me ask you something.
shots.
Do you guys hear anything strange?
Oh, cheering. Yeah, they're cheering.
He's really happy. Get the camera on Kareem. Both fists in the air.
Yeah, that never happens.
That's right, what you just heard were the cheers of the Boston Celtics fans, directed towards a Los Angeles Laker. It's crazy that Kareem just so happened to break that
never
record
happens.
in the Boston
That
Garden
never
of all
happens.
places. The fans could have easily decided
That's probably
to
the
just
only
not
time
even
that'll ever
acknowledge
happen.
or even boo his achievement, and nobody would have even batted an eye. But no, surprisingly, they gave him a huge standing ovation. I mean, it's one thing to cheer for a former Laker like Shaq when they're
Yeah, or
actually
like
a
even
member of the
Rajon
Celtics.
Rondo,
But
former
to a Saudi
Celtic.
player while he's still on the Lakers is pretty unusual considering he wasn't even retiring or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, this is certainly a beautiful moment, one that I'm sure nobody ever thought would happen. The other time the Celtics fan base essentially broke character was when Kobe played his final game in Boston during his farewell tour, which was understandable, of course. Now, I'm curious to see if
Other than
Boston
that, they
will do
never
the same
cheer.
thing
Other
for
than that, they
LeBron
never cheer.
when he inevitably breaks Kareem's all-time scoring record, which it looks like he'll probably be in a Laker uniform when he does it. Obviously, it's not a guarantee that he'll even be in Boston when he breaks that record. All I'm saying is, it'll be interesting to see how Celtics fans handle it if he were to break it in their building. Who knows after what he just recently said about them.
Why do you hate Boston? Because they racist. That's why.
Moving on from
Oh,
one Laker
wait,
to
what's
another,
that? That
I
was
recently
recent.
Came across a video
That was
titled
recent.
Kobe Bryant, the headband game, and I instantly
Kobe
wanted
Bryant
to
with
click
the
on it
headband.
because I was like, wait,
Wow.
what would Kobe look like in a headband? And if you thought the same thing, well then here you go.
Kobe's got a headband on. They look good. Boy, they look different in those uniforms.
Never see that? That's probably the only time that happened. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the only
Now
time that
this
happened.
wasn't just any game. It was also a night dedicated to honoring
Or the second time,
championships
other than
that
the
were won in
thumbnail.
Minneapolis
Other than
as
the
well,
thumbnail where
which would
Kobe had
explain
a
the uniforms they were
headband.
wearing. Believe it or not, that wasn't the only time Kobe
Those jerseys
wore a
were clean,
headband.
too. I like
Did
those
you know that he
jerseys.
was also seen wearing one against the Blazers?
Yeah,
back
that's
in
the one.
day?
That's the
you might
thumbnail
be
one.
saying, who cares? But hey, the title does say rare, so why not take a look at it?
That is not a good sign, but he is able to continue, fortunately
Dang.
for Los Angeles.
Well, most of the bitterness has been experienced by the Portland Trailblazers. They've had their heart broken so many times.
Dang.
Speaking of the Blazers,
Dame with the
Lillard
headband?
also mixed it up a little bit
You
one
never
time.
see that?
I vividly remember getting ready to watch this game between the Blazers and Heat a little over a year ago, and right before the game tipped off, I couldn't really find Lillard anywhere. I was like, wait, is he not playing this game? But then I realized that he was uncharacteristically wearing a headband. I guess I wasn't really used to seeing him sport a headband. At first,
doesn't
I
look
thought
bad
that
with
it
the
must have
headband.
just been a spur of the moment decision, but it turns out that it wasn't as random after all. It was actually Lillard's way of honoring one of his closest friends and former teammate Tim Frazier for getting a 10-day contract with the Memphis Grizzlies at the time. One of the more interesting aspects
remember
of this
Tim
topic
Frazier was
is when
on the,
players step out of their
Celtics.
comfort zone and do something
I
that is
think.
totally different
I
from the
might-
way
I might
they
not-
usually
that might
play.
not be the
like
case.
when players who you
I think he was
least
on the
expect to
Celtics,
get
like,
up there do so
like,
in
2017.
spectacular fashion.
Ooh, who's that? Oh, that's Chris Paul. I didn't know Chris Paul had a bounce. Oh, that's Andre Miller too. Yo, that's probably the only time they've dunked it, bro. Yo, that's JJ Redick.
I'll tell you what, I didn't know Redick
Yeah, man.
even dunk.
A lot of guys
Now
you
let's
wouldn't
flip it
expect.
around. Here are some big men doing little man things.
The inbound, Shaq to catch.
Who's that? Shaq. I think that was his only three-pointer ever. That was his only ever three-pointer. Manute Bol. Yo, bro, imagine if Manute Bol had a jump shot like that, bro. That's crazy, bro. He's a cheat code. He would be a cheat code. Either way, he was a cheat code. Every time he came in the paint, get that out of here, man.
Down by 14.
Look at Manute, man. I want to see Bol roll, bro. I really want to see Bol roll, man. I don't know why, you know, teams don't really want him like that. I don't understand, but Yao Ming, that was clean. That was nice.
Why X3? Variable resistance applies a dynamic degree of force to the target muscles, which mimics the natural curve of the body's capability.
I've talked about Melo having to shockingly cut off his hair back in 2008 due to having lost a bet with his friend in a previous video. But what was even more shocking was when Allen Iverson decided to go for a new look.
Didn't he do that in the All-Star game?
Weekend 2009 when Iverson, a then Detroit Piston, decided to
I think that was AI's last All-Star game too.
Man, I don't want it no more.
Yeah, that was AI's last All-Star game.
Crazy.
The only thing left for him to do was reveal it to his All-Star
And then he had the #1 jersey, which was just so out of place. The braid parted, the parted braid mark
I've
right there.
noticed that no one seems to ever really talk about this
LeBron,
particular
Kobe,
version of Dwayne Wade, but Bald D Wade was on a different level. During the 2008 Summer Olympics, he dominated with this new hairdo, or lack thereof, as he led Team USA in scoring, which was no easy feat considering
that team could have easily went against the Dream Team, man, and it would have been a battle.
No, literally, with the same number and everything. Here he is explaining why he decided to go bald. Quote, "I've gone bald for the simple fact that I'm focused solely on basketball. I'm not concerning myself with waking up in the morning, brushing my hair, trying to look pretty. I'm really focused on playing and bringing home the gold. Also, in China, I'm not letting anybody cut my hair. If you're not my barber, it's not happening." Also, it looks like Kevin Durant took a page out of his book for the 2012 London Olympics, going with the bald look as well.
I'm not gonna lie, that's not for KD. That's not for KD, bro. That's not for KD. But hey, bro, that's the conclusion of the video, man. 2 back-to-back videos right here, man. A lot of these guys, I did not expect. I didn't know CP3 had bounced like that, you know? I had no idea CP3 had bounced like that. Even JJ Redick, you know, you don't see those guys really do that. JJ Redick's like a shooter, you know, cutter. You know, he goes around screens and stuff and pops threes and stuff like that. And CP3, you know, that's the point, the so-called point god. So, you know, he's doing, you know, assists and stuff like that, you know, easy lays, you know, really trying to get his team involved. So you don't really see him dunk. And he dunked on Dwight Howard, which is the even crazier thing. He dunked on Dwight Howard. And this is not old Dwight Howard. This is young Dwight Howard, like probably rookie season Dwight Howard. Because I think that was around the time when the New Orleans was OKC for a little bit. So yeah. But hey, man, that's gonna go ahead and conclude today's videos. This is Nate Plays / Nate Reacts signing off. Before I end this video right here, man, I do have, once again, I have on my main channel, I just posted a video yesterday, 2K22. It was a good video, man. We broke the record for the longest win streak with 34 wins. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It will be in the suggested. So wherever you see that little like icon with the eye, or if you go down in the description, if you're on mobile and you see it, it's there, man. It's there for you guys to watch, bro. We're looking to get to 100 subs, you know, probably even within a month if we just keep this up. But yeah, man, that's gonna conclude today's videos. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Nate Reacts / Nate Plays, aka Nate Plays, signing off. Love you guys. Peace.